would it take for you to pick up everything, move into a brand new city, and start a new business, let alone one that involved renovating a new building? That's what Susan and Scott did here at the Smokestack in Dubuque, Iowa. Let's check it out. Scott, Susan, thanks so much for having me down here. Your building and your story is so unique, and I'd love to share it with everybody else. So how did you guys come to Dubuque?
Well, we're from Brooklyn, New York, and we were on a road trip, and Dubuque was an unexpected stop between two expected stops. And we were here for almost 24 hours, and we liked it a lot. We explored downtown. We loved downtown. We thought it was a great place to be. And
then actually, yeah, we stayed here for about 24 hours and saw the whole development down by the river and saw Bluff Street and the elevator and whatnot up there. And then on the way out, we happened to be, I was trying to find the highway, and we ended up going through the Millwork District. We looked in as we were going by, and we saw what was going on in the courtyard of the Caradco building. Stopped the car, got out, went inside, took a look, and we said, my God, you know, look what's happening down here. Look what they're doing to this neighborhood. It's like Soho in the early 70s, except it's happening here and it's happening now.
It's
and
really
wouldn't
cool.
it be cool if we could find some like little abandoned warehouse building and turn it into something funky? And then next thing you know, we found this building and said, well, there you go.
Yeah, this building has been around for ages.
1856, the original, this part of the building was built. And that was a 4-story hotel. It's now a 2-story structure. But it's been through a lot of changes over the years, from 4-story hotel to a creamery with the Sanitary Milk Company. They built the Smokestack in about 1930.
Various light industrial, chicken hatchery at one point. There's I had a gentleman come in here a few weeks ago, walked in and said, well, it sure looks different. Last time I was here it was full of chickens. Yeah. And then honestly, the building was pretty much derelict for the last 50 years because the county was in negotiations with our seller. They wanted to buy it and tear it down. They had a demolition permit on file to tear down the building, and that was their plan. They were just negotiating, trying to bring them down to a reasonable price for a worthless, derelict building, which was only good for being torn down anyways, and then we came along.
We changed the trajectory of this building.
What's it like to come into a building that it's slated for demolition? How big of an undertaking has it been to get this place to be?
It's been an enormous undertaking.
It's been enormous, and I have some experience with interior renovation and whatnot. Been carpenter for years, you know, in New York, and done a lot of various trades, and I have some understanding. And it was way beyond, and even the contractors that we brought in, they were kind of surprised at the challenges that were presented in what appeared to be basically routine installations for them. And suddenly they're like, wait a minute, the walls are 24 inches thick of solid masonry, and the slab is 20 inches thick between the floors. There's 20 inches of concrete with rebar that's up to 3/4 of an inch thick in there. It's really pretty, it definitely is pretty frightening for people.
The building was used as a fallout shelter during the Cold War with good reason.
This whole thing sounds crazy. I mean, picking up, moving across the country, and taking on the incredible undertaking of renovating this building. What's been the hardest part?
Running out of money?
That was the easy part.
That's the easy part,
It's not that. When we went back to New York and told our friends that we were moving to Dubuque, Iowa, they were absolutely floored.
You are crazy. You are crazy. We're like, no, we're doing it. There's something calling us. We're going.
But you guys keep at it.
We keep at it.
And that's great. And because of you coming in and taking over this space, you guys have been able to offer a lot of different things to the community. I mean, not only live shows, but all kinds of other community events as well, right?
Yeah, we have, of course, we have a bar and we serve alcohol, and we do have food. We're a restaurant as well, and our kitchen is open late till last call. But that said, we do have a lot of events, whether it's live music, theater productions, drag shows, which are theater, all sorts of fundraisers. We've had a few fundraisers.
Yeah.
We've done old house enthusiast tours, things like that for people that are interested in the history of some of the buildings in the area. And just reached out to all these different types of groups and organizations, and that way, it expands our client base, if you will.
And we just love doing different things.
Yeah. So moving forward, what's next?
Trying to open up the second floor.
And the rooftops.
We're working at it now and trying to get the rooftops.
Yeah. You have a
It's
great
fantastic.
cityscape, and you can really see it and experience it on the rooftop here. And from day one, our vision was we got to get on the roof. We got to open the rooftops.
And when I came here, I insisted that I see the roof. And the seller was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's in good shape." And I was, no, I want to see the roof. And he's like, "Well, okay." I went up there, took a look around, saw the view, and I was like, "Okay, we're going to buy this building." We want to leave the building as much as possible the way that it is, the way it originally was, and
How
just
we
showcase
found
the
it.
building
Yeah.
and showcase all the different uses that the building's gone through and fascinating repurposing of this structure that's been here for over 150 years.
This building is a stellar example of adaptive reuse throughout the ages.
Well, Scott and Susan, thank you so much. I really commend
you.
what you've done with this space, not only as someone who loves history, but also loves live music and loves going out and enjoying different kind of venues. This is a wonderful place that you have, and really great job.